Hello everybody, it is Andrew from Energy Healing by Andrew. We are going to pull a card from the Moonology deck because what is the moon doing? Have you guys been going through it for the past couple days? That's the moon. So that's what happens when we have a full moon. It brings out all of our shadow stuff and it makes us have to look at some stuff that isn't so pleasant. It makes us deal with the things that we've tried to tuck away. And I talk about this all the time. If we tuck it away, it's going to come back. It's going to get louder until we deal with it. So let's look at some advice from the Moonology deck that is going to help us work through things. Work through your fears is what it says. Let's take a look at it. New moon in Scorpio, 56. Okay, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes. As the birth, death, a rebirth paradigm, that's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you have been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, an emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there is nothing superficial about what's coming your way. So Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests that you need to do that now. That's what the moon does. As the full moon comes out, it puts light onto all of the stuff that we tucked away. And as I said, it's going to keep doing that until we face it. Might as well face it now. Face it now. Face the things you're hiding from, that you're running from, you don't want to look at, that you keep kind of going like, oh, I should look at this, but I'm going to go over here. I should look at this, but I'm going to go over here. And you're never actually working through it, solving it, looking for answers, changing stuff up because it's too scary for you. But by doing that, you're staying in a place where you're not living your best life. You're not having the amazing things come in that are supposed to come in. And that's why the moon's like, hey, I'm going to put a spotlight on this right now. You need to get rid of this. And when you do, amazing things can come in. But if you are too scared to look at it, then they can't come in. So you're harming yourself by not going through that little bit of pain. So if you guys have been doing that, if you're feeling that is a thing, this is a sign. Look at the uncomfortableness, look at the rough stuff, go through it so that the amazing stuff can come in. And pay attention to the moon. When the full moon comes out, that's whenever things get a little spicy. So just understand that before it comes. I tend to get messages around this time going like, what is happening? And I'm like, it's the moon. There's stuff coming out. You need to look at it. Don't run from it. So I didn't know that for the longest time, and it makes so much sense in my own life and what has happened. So I'm all about the moon now. So all the different phases have different meanings. You can Google them, you can look them up, you can look up what you're supposed to do under each phase of the moon. There's affirmations you can say, there are things you can journal about, and it's gonna help you deal with your stuff. So, the moon. Okay, have a great one. Bye-bye.